Okay, welcome to the Stand Report, and Nat Cook, you've just flown into Brisbane. What have you been up to?
Yeah, I've spent today in Canberra for a Friday in the cold and wet. We were supposed to go and play beach volleyball with my favourite corporate company, WMV, which is a construction group, and we ended up playing indoor volleyball, which I don't like to do because obviously I don't want to hurt myself, so I just helped and watched and directed the whole thing, and I've just flown in, just landed, poured myself a cup of tea, and here I am. So it's been a busy week, and I can't believe it's a week since I spoke to you. It feels like I've done like a month's worth of work.
Oh, what, Sandstorm, or just what sort of work?
Training and meetings and Sandstorm and physio, and I just have not stopped, and I can't wait to sit down and watch the cricket, Australia versus India, with my cup of tea.
Fantastic. So what I wanted to ask you was a bit about mindset, because we talked a lot about your training and stuff. So I wanted to know whether someone who's an Olympic gold medalist has self-doubt or negative thoughts, and how you actually deal with them, if you do.
Well, that's a great question. Of course we do. I mean, I think everybody has them. It is exactly what you said of how you deal with them. And over my 20-year career, there's been times where the doubt has been very strong, and there have been other times where it's been very minimal. Now, when it's strong, it really is, a negative spiral. It's a case of focusing on all of the bad things. And when you get momentum downwards like that, you really have to work on stopping the momentum first before you can change it to go upwards. So often what people try and do is try and go from the bottom to the top too quickly. And as we know, when we try and do that as a scuba diver, we will get bends. And so that's good. You've got to really understand that if you're in a bad space and you feel like there's a lot of doubt around, you have to stop, calm yourself, center yourself, and go into thinking about all of those times where you did awesome and you did great, and there was minimal self-doubt, and this could take time. It's not like that sort of, you've got to understand it's a process. The decision to change your attitude is like that. And then you have to be consistent, working on the daily, every even minute, every time you have a negative thought, to catch yourself, to be aware of it, and to, even if you just say, oh, that's a negative thought, and breathe deeply, close your eyes, and then breathe out all of the negativity and kind of laugh at it, and then try and remember a time where you were positive and try and overlay that on top of it. So, everybody has different techniques. Now I just have a mantra. I tell myself that I'm good. You have to, because no one else will. So,
oh yeah, you're good.
that tends to help. And this too shall pass is a good saying I use, because if you're in, every summit has a valley, and every valley will have a summit. So if you're patient enough, this too shall pass.
Fantastic. So, and generally you're a positive person then?
Yeah, well, when I met Kirik Ashley, my firewalking world record holder success coach back in 1998, I probably wasn't. I was driven more by the negative thought. I was driven more by fear than desire, and the fear of failure drove me more than the desire for success. But my work with him has really changed me, and now I absolutely am a positive, shining light. But there are times, absolutely, where I put my head under the covers and put my head in the sand and like to take that 10 to 15 minutes of sulking and negativity, because, that's life. If I said that all the time I was happy as Larry, that's not true either. So when I find myself in a tough spot, I just know that I have to force myself to do the things I enjoy. So I go to the movies, I'll have my cup of tea and a piece of chocolate, always important, and just slowly change those feelings or the thoughts about the feelings, and then sooner or later, you wake up and you're on top of the world again.
Fantastic. So what's happening for you for the rest of the week? Weekend off? Can you hear me? Oh.
Well, yeah, yeah, weekend off, haha. No, tomorrow is a big grand final day at Sandstorm. So my beach volleyball centre has the summer season grand final, so that's all day. And before I start that, I have a gym workout at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So, and then Sunday is an exciting day because I'm on the Oceania Olympic Committee Athletes Commission. It's a mouthful. And so all of the representatives from Fiji, Tonga, Papua New Guinea, New Zealand of Oceania are coming together into Brisbane on Sunday, and I'm sort of hosting the day because, yeah, last year was New Zealand, the year before that was Fiji, and I said to my fellow counterparts, I said, if you want me there in 2012, you've got to come to Brisbane because I'm way too busy to travel to those exotic, beautiful islands. So yeah, they're all in town on Sunday, so that starts at 9 o'clock, and then Monday morning, 7:30, back to practice.
Oh, fantastic. So, we'll catch you then. Anything else you've got to share? No, because we seem to have a slow connection. That'll be me in the country.
Yeah, Jane's in the country. That's okay. Hopefully it sounds all right. If not, we'll have another go next week. But next week is Tamsin's coming into town, so we're working on team systems and, there's a lot of stuff to do. Just this week, Steve and I worked on passing and setting, and when you think you get good at that, then you talk about the next skill, blocking, serving, defence. There's so much to work on. And when you're getting closer and closer to the Olympic Games, with less than 150 days to go, you want everything to happen and change. So we have to be patient. We're on track. We're doing great. And yeah, for anyone that's interested too, we've got my fundraising breakfast for Tamsin and I on the 23rd of March. So go and have a look at Facebook or contact me on Facebook if you're interested. It's in Brisbane, and we'll see you on the sand.
Yes, okay, thanks, Nat. See you later.
Bye, cup of tea. Go the Aussies. Go the cricket.
Okay, fantastic.